Hi, I'm Dorian. I'm the technician at Greater Goods Coffee Roasters. Today I'm going to be showing you how to clean your espresso machine. Today we'll be using the Oscar from Novo Simonelli. You might not have this one, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible so that way you can follow along. So to get started, you need a few things. First, you need some espresso cleaning solution. You'll need some milk cleaning solution, a small screwdriver, a cleaning brush, some towels, and then something to soak your stuff in. So to get started, you're going to take your Ernex Rinza, take one tab, and place it inside your milk steaming pitcher. You'll want to dissolve this in some water about a finger length below the top of the spout. And you're going to soak your steam wand in that solution. This does two things. First, it cleans both your steaming pitcher and your steaming wand. You're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes. While that's sitting, we're going to take our rinsing device, or rinsing vessel, and then we're going to take apart our Portafilter handle, take off the basket, and this spout. Some spouts do not come off, so if you can't take it off, don't worry about that. And inside is this little tiny spring. Just be careful when you take it off because sometimes they fly around. To take it off, you just pull inwards and it should come right out. Some brushes will come with a little tiny spoon. If you buy our cleaning box, it actually comes with this brush with the spoon included. It'll be 1 scoop of cleaning solution and hot water. For the hot water, make sure you don't fill up more than the top of the portafilter. You don't want to soak the actual plastic. While that's soaking, we'll go into the machine and take a look at the top of the group head. So in all of your espresso machines, you have this little screen here, usually held in by some type of screw. This one's going to be a flathead screw. So if we get down here, you should be able to see it. Just be careful, because if your machine is on, which hopefully it is, it will be very hot. On some machines, it will have two pieces that come out. Some will be just a screw and then a screen. Some will have a brass plate. Sometimes it's brass, sometimes it's stainless steel. For this one, it's a little brass plate. You'll take these and you'll soak these in your solution as well. And you only need to soak it for maybe 10 minutes. So while that's soaking, you'll take these and take them to your sink and then scrub them. Make sure you use a non-abrasive pad so that way you don't scratch in the middles. Now that you've actually cleaned everything, you want to dry it off, and as you're drying them off by hand, inspecting all the pieces and making sure they're okay. The one piece you'll probably want to inspect and you'll probably end up needing to replace every once in a while is your screen. You'll look for damage in the actual mesh. Sometimes there'll be dents, sometimes they're going to be too much caked in espresso. If that ever does happen, that's totally okay. These are replaceable. Just grab a new one, which you can order through your manufacturer or sometimes online. Just look for distributors. So grab a new one, and then we'll just make sure everything else is cleaned. Another thing you want to inspect is your baskets. Sometimes these break and crack along the edges. If it does, it's totally okay. These are replaceable. Just check with your manufacturer to make sure you can find another one. You also want to check to make sure that all the holes are not clogged and that there's no leftover oil, because this is where your coffee is going to sit. So any leftover oil in this will definitely make your coffee taste weird. And if yours did come with a screw, make sure you do not lose these screws. These screws are not replaceable at your local hardware store. They come specific to most machines. So if you do end up losing it, unfortunately, you might not be able to make espresso for a while until you replace them. While you're cleaning all your other parts, your milk pitcher with the cleaning solution in it is now done. So you want to grab another towel to help catch any of the solution that comes off the wand. And use this time to inspect the wand and make sure none of the holes at the bottom of the wand are clogged. Just be careful because it might be a little bit hot from the solution. You'll face it away from you, covering it slightly with the towel, and open up the steam wand. This is going to help push out any liquid that's stuck in there. and then you'll just take a wet towel and wipe off the outside of the steam wand, so that way you don't have any solution left on it. For your milk pitcher with the solution in it, you can take this, and if you have something that you normally pour your milk into to save, use that to actually clean out that stuff, because it also has a lot of protein and mineral buildup. And then take this to your sink and scrub and sanitize it like you normally do. Now that you cleaned all your parts, we're going to clean the actual group head of the machine itself. Some machines come with a blank basket, so that way you can do a backflush. Some don't. Just make sure you follow the directions of your espresso machine to clean them properly. For those that do, you'll need your blank portafilter, your brush with a scoop at the bottom, and then some more cleaning solution. You'll take a scoop of your cleaning solution and put it in the blank basket and put a little bit of water on it. What this will help you do is to make sure that all the cleaning solution is properly dissolved. And then from there, underneath the group, you'll see possibly a gasket. You'll want to scrub that gasket, and then you'll see some wings that were holding the wings of your portafilter. You want to try to get in there to clean off any old oils that were stuck. So while scrubbing, what you want to make sure is you always constantly pushing new clean water through the group. What's going to help do is remove any of the old oil. After you've scrubbed a little bit, just to help get all the solution around, you're going to take a clean cloth with a little bit of water on it, and you're going to scrub in all those nooks and crannies inside the group. It's going to help to remove all that cleaner. Just remember that it's going to be really hot, so just be careful not to touch the actual group. After you've wiped off all the solution, it's time to rebuild the group and then do a backflush. You're going to take all the parts that you cleaned and put them back together by putting the spout, if possible, back on. The spring, just be careful because it will pop out if you're not careful. Holding one side down and pushing it into the little groove that's in the portafilter. And then taking the basket and pushing it until you hear the click. And then the screen and the dispersion plate. For this, it might be a little bit tricky, but you'll be able to find it once you find the hole for the screw. And then screw it in until about finger tight. Once it's finger tight, you're going to grab the screwdriver and give it a little turn. You don't want to be forceful because you can actually strip the screw holder. Once you're done, you're going to take your blank portafilter with this cleaning solution in it and put it back in the group. And close the group. And then turn the machine on a couple times. It's be on for 5 seconds. After the 5 seconds are off, you're going to turn off the group and let the solution suck into the machine and then wash through the circuit. Dump out all that old solution and then run some clean water through it. And do the same thing, but with just water 5 more times. Making espresso can be really fun. These machines may seem intimidating, but they're not, and they're really easy to use. You should clean your espresso machine every time you use it by cleaning out the actual portafilter and then wiping off your steam wand. And then every week, at least with the cleaning solution. And then once a month, you want to just check to make sure that there's nothing built up inside your actual water tank. These cleaning solutions are something that we actually sell here at the store. So we'll actually sell this kit that we have over here. We actually sell them at BK, then E. Smith, and you can also call in ahead to make sure that we'll have them there available. To clean the outside surface is going to vary from machine to machine. Make sure you read your instructions beforehand. For this machine, all we need is a nice wet rag and then a little bit of salt. Luckily for us, we actually have a cleaning solution that we can use. Sometimes if it's got a lot of buildup, especially around the bottom of the machine where your espresso is made, you can take a little bit of your cleaning solution from the espresso and wipe it down if that helps. Just make sure you use water to remove all of that. If you have any questions about how to clean your espresso machine or how to brew your espresso, you can call one of our stores or just walk in and ask one of our baristas. They'll be more than happy to answer your questions.